What up, Shredder? A wise man once said it is smart to learn from your mistakes, but it is even smarter to learn from the mistakes of others. So today we're going to go over the 6 biggest mistakes beginner snowboarders make. Throw it in the comments, do you make any of these? Are there any other big mistakes you make as a beginner? And don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel so you never miss a video. Here we go. All right, mistake number 1 is not dressing in layers. I see beginner snowboarders show up to the mountain wearing khakis or cotton or a sweatshirt on the outside. A couple of hours late, they're soaked from sitting on the ground all day, and all of a sudden they hate snowboarding and never want to go back. The easiest way to make sure that you have fun snowboarding is to dress in warm layers that you can take off and put on. So no matter what the weather does, you can stay at that perfect temperature. That usually means using a designated base layer that's not made of cotton, and then layering on top of that and wearing waterproof outerwear. If it gets too hot, take off the jacket. If it gets too cold, you can put on another sweatshirt over your base layer. Mistake number 2 I see beginners making is setting up their stance wrong. It's hard enough to snowboard as a beginner already, and if you set up your stance wrong, it's going to be downright impossible. So we just want to make sure, number 1, that we're pointed the right direction on the board. That means if you're regular, your left foot is in front. If you're goofy, your right foot is in front. And that we have our angles and our stance width set up properly. Now, I would say the rental shop can help you with this, but I've seen far too many beginners come out of the rental shop with a stance that I wouldn't be caught dead on. So if you're not sure about your stance, go ahead and watch another one of our videos about setting up your snowboard, or just ask a veteran out there on the hill. I guarantee you, no matter how cool somebody looks out there, no matter how good they are, they're not going to have a problem helping you with your stance. Experienced riders do not mind helping beginners, especially if it's a stance issue. Mistake number 3, weighting the back foot getting off the lift. Now, it's natural because your back foot's not strapped in to want to lean on that foot. Now, all you got to do to fix this, number 1, is drill it before you get on the lift. Find a little hill, ride down it one-footed. Do that a couple times. You're going to feel really good getting off the lift. And 2, make sure you're putting all your weight on your front foot. That's the foot that is strapped in. So if you have a hard time remembering that, remember, only your foot that's strapped in can actually control the snowboard. So when you're getting off that lift, lean forward, put all your weight on the front foot, and you're gonna have a great time. Mistake number 4 is unaligned posture. We wanna stack our shoulders over our hips, over our knees, over our board. And that means reaching out side to side, kind of pretending there's a string attached to your nose and your tail, so your shoulders are aligned with your snowboard, and you're gonna have a good time out there. Number 5 mistake I see is avoiding the toe side edge. You know who you are if you're listening to this. The first move you learn as a beginner is what's called a falling leaf on the heel side edge. And all of a sudden, some snowboarders learn that move and they think that's all they have to know because it gets them down the whole mountain. But the sooner you conquer your fear of transitioning to the toe side edge, the sooner you're gonna become a real shredder. You're gonna be linking those turns. First start with the C turns, just a heel side turn, and then just a toe side turn, and then learn how to link them together. If you need help with that, come join Shred School, where we walk you through step by step, and we're gonna show you how to do a C carve, how to do an S carve, how to link the two together, and how to make sure you don't get stuck just falling leaf down the hill. And the number 6 mistake that beginner snowboarders make is trying to do it all on their own. You're not the first person to ever try snowboarding, so why would you want to make all the mistakes yourself when you could just talk to somebody who's made them before you? Now, if you have the money and it's your first time, I definitely recommend getting an experienced snowboard instructor out on the hill. Or if you want a cheaper option, come join us in Shred School. We have over 200 videos, literally starting from the first time you strap in to doing your first 900. We're gonna show you how to do it without getting hurt. The way we do that is through baby steps and building blocks. We're gonna build you up one trick at a time so you can do it confidently and show up to the mountain and your friends ask, how did you get so good? So those are the 6 biggest mistakes beginner snowboarders make. Let me know in the comments, which one of these do you make? Are you gonna change anything about the way you go out and try to snowboard? And don't forget to smash that like button for the algorithm so we can keep making more snowboard videos for you guys. That's all for today. Peace out, Shredder.
Got strapping in.